Welcome back, SethBling here. Today we continue my quest to create 360 custom Mario-themed Magic the Gathering cards for a draft cube. I say that a little bit differently every time. If you missed the first video in the series that explains sort of what's going on with this project, this video is a little bit different from all the other preceding videos. In the most recent video, I did a draft, and I built a 40-card deck. I'm going to be playing against CT in this video. He also built a 40-card deck out of this draft. And we're gonna play against each other. We're gonna play a match, a best of 3 match. So CT, welcome to the video and the stream. You could say hello to the viewers.
Hello, the viewers.
Yes, thank you. All right, I think we're ready to start the match. This is a program called Cockatrice. This is like a Magic the Gathering sandbox, and we're going to use it to play with my custom set. There's a link in the video description to a document that describes how you can install the custom set for yourself into Cockatrice. But I'm going to click this ready to start button, and we're going to play a game. So I'm going to be muting myself a lot during this to sort of explain, muting myself from the voice chat with CT in order to explain what's going on, read my cards, explain my strategic decisions, that sort of stuff. Anyway, so at the very beginning, you press Control-I to roll a 20-sided die. We both rolled 18, which is a pretty good roll, so we need to roll again. This will decide who gets to play first. CT rolled higher. He rolled 14 to my 3, so he gets to choose if he'd like to play or draw.
I would like to be on the play, please.
All right. Pass the turn over to you. Press Control-M and hit Enter to draw a hand of 7 cards, and I'm going to read my cards to my chat, but I am going to keep this hand.
So will I.
All right, so we've got 3 lands. We've got a swamp, a mountain, and this Sweet Sweet Canyon, which is a land that taps for both black and red. I don't have any blue mana in this hand, which is kind of weak, but these 2 blue cards can both be played face down, so I have a bit of time to draw blue lands. Crack the Eggs can also discard a card that I can't play to be able to draw 2 cards. I think it's fine. Anyway, okay, you play a swamp. Anything else for the turn?
Yes, I'm going to spawn.
Okay.
I'm going to spawn Bowser King Koopa.
All right, so he's using this spawn activated ability. 1, exile this card from your hand, create a 1/1 black minion creature token. So this is the token he's made. Basically, he gets to put Bowser into exile, and he can cast it later from exile for its mana cost. So I'm going to pop out your exile so I am reminded that you have this to be cast later.
Of course.
It's a very powerful card.
And I will move to my end step.
All right.
And since I didn't say it before, good luck and have fun.
Oh yeah, good luck, have fun. Yeah. All right. So when he moves to his end step, that's my cue to click pass and take my turn. If I did have anything I wanted to do at the end of his turn, I could have done it. All right. So my first turn is going to be this mountain, followed by also spawning King Caliente. So King Caliente is a 4/5 for 5. Red, sacrifice another creature. King Caliente deals 2 damage to target player or planeswalker, and it's got the same spawn ability that Bowser King Koopa has. So I will create a 1/1 minion, and then move King Caliente to my exile, and I'll pop out that so that I am reminded that I can cast this later. And I'm done. So now, next turn, I can, instead of discarding a card, I can sacrifice that spawn token to crack the eggs, which is probably better value.
I will play a mountain.
Okay.
I will move to combat, and I will attack with my minion.
Okay, I have no blocks.
Okay. I have no other responses.
Okay.
I move to my second main phase.
All right, I go to 19.
I will tap both of my mana to cast Ghost Story.
Okay, Ghost Story. The risky attack with the minion gambit. Might not have had a creature to sacrifice. So Ghost Story says, as an additional cost to cast Ghost Story, sacrifice a creature. So he's sacrificing his minion. Search your library for a card and put it onto the battlefield face down, then shuffle your library. And that card is a 2/2 creature, plays with the spook mechanic, which we did see in the previous video. So this is a 2/2 face down creature. When it dies, it's very likely it's going to have some a spook ability that'll allow him to play it for a reduced cost. And so he probably got a very good spook card, but we'll see, I guess. At some point, we'll see.
And I will move to my end step now.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna play a swamp, and I'm gonna crack the eggs. I'm gonna crack my my minion as additional cost to cast crack the eggs. I'm gonna sacrifice this minion, and I will draw 2 cards.
I was wondering who drafted that against me.
Yeah, and that's it for my turn. All right, so next turn we can play a face down card.
Untap,
This lifelike
upkeep,
painting will
draw.
give me blue fixing, so I can now play my blue spells. So I'm really glad that I drafted
I
this.
will play Downslope Thicket. It enters tapped.
Okay.
I will start combat and I will attack with my face down 2/2.
All right, I take 2. I go to 17. So I'm probably gonna play a morph next or a spook card next
On
turn.
main
Probably
phase
this one.
2, I will tap a swamp to spawn with Dragadon.
All right, Dragadon's a 4/4 flyer for 5, 2 in a red. Creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. All right, so you're making a 1/1, and then you're putting them in your exile. These are cards you can cast later. Sure.
And I will move to my end step.
Okay. Okay. Well, I will play this mountain, and here's a face down 2/2 creature for 3. Press Control P and type 2/2 to indicate that it's a 2/2, and that's all I'm doing for the turn. So blocking his
Untap,
2/2 here, if he
upkeep,
does attack with
draw.
it, is a little risky because it might be a really powerful card. But mine's also very powerful, so
I will
do
play
want
a
to
mountain.
get it into exile. Okay. But if he attacks with both, I just block the
I
minion,
will
probably.
I will move to combat
Okay.
and I will attack just with my 2/2.
All right, I'll block.
Okay. They trade.
Yep. I had urgent possession. What'd you have?
Slam.
Slammer. All right. Goes to exile. So Slammer is a 2/1 for 2. Whenever you cast Slammer or another spell from exile, Slammer deals 2 damage to target player. So far he's got 3 cards in exile, so that's pretty good. He's got Spook, so it only costs 2 mana to cast from exile.
I will do just that. I will cast Slammer from exile.
All right. The triggered ability causes me to lose 2 life.
I will then tap a swamp to spawn Donkey Kong.
Oof. All right. So Donkey Kong, he's spawning, but it's a 3/1, red and tap, sacrifice an artifact or a minion. Donkey Kong deals 2 damage to any target. So he has 2 minions right now. It's pretty good. 2 damage against against spawn or against spook cards is pretty good. All right, what do you got?
And that will be the end of my turn.
All right. What do I got? So I think I'm going to hold on to this artistic obsession until I've got a spook card in my graveyard. So this might be a good chance to play Fish and Boo. And then I could play a tapped Sweet Sweet Canyon, maybe. All right, I'll play Sweet Sweet Canyon tapped, and here's a face down 2/2. And we're done.
Okay.
So next turn I'll have 5 mana.
Untap, upkeep,
I can
draw.
cast Earth Shattering Stomp without having to sacrifice a land.
I will
I can play King Caliente or Urgent Possession.
play a swamp.
I've got a lot of removal, which is
I
nice.
will tap a mountain and both swamps to cast from exile Donkey Kong.
All right, I take 2 damage from Slammer. Because you cast Donkey Kong from exile.
I will
Yeah, I think King
spawn
Caliente next turn is
Meowser.
not bad. Ooh, that's a big one. That's a big boy. He's got Trample, First Strike, and Haste. But you're just spawning for now. So it's a 3rd minion token. A lot of fodder for this Donkey Kong.
Sorry.
Goes to
And
exile. Yep.
I will end my turn.
All right. Okay. Well, here's Rainbow Road. You've got a lot of creatures out. All right. Well, here's King Caliente from exile.
No response.
All right, he's a 4/5. I can pay red and do some things. Anyway, that's it. So Meowser attacking this turn is going to
Untap
be a
upkeep
lot of
draw,
damage.
move to main phase 1. Play a swamp for turn.
All right. Am I going to be forced to chump block Meowser with King Caliente?
I will
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
tap
Yeah, I think so.
all of my mana to cast Blaze for 5
Okay.
on King Caliente.
All right, yeah. Blaze for 5 on King Caliente. That seems good. So Blaze deals X damage to any target. X is 5. That kills him. Yep.
And I will end my turn.
All right. Oof. All right. All right. So I think I really need to keep up. I think I really want to keep up Earth Shattering Stomp for Meowser. Yeah, so that he can't get. He can't like attack in. I don't mind sacrificing a land at this point. Here's an island. So Artistic Obsession still doesn't get me a spook card from my graveyard. It will at some point once Fish and Boo is in there, but I think I might want to cast like Blaze on Donkey Kong and just Spirit it away face down. That leaves me with 1 mana left for Shattering Stomp. I think that's a good way to go. And then like that takes care, that like allows me to take care of Meowser, and then I can still Urgent Possession either one of these when they play him. Yeah. Okay, let's throw Blaze right back at you.
Oh no.
For 1.
Fine.
All right. Yeah. And then I will play a face down card. I'll leave up Rainbow Road since I can tap for mana of any color since I have four more lands. And that's done. That's it for my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I strongly suspect Meowser is coming down this turn.
Draw.
Trample for strike haste. Like I'm still like taking 6 from just the slammer on my guys. Maybe I should be killing it at some point.
Spend 5 mana.
Okay, what's Dragodon? Bowser? No, it's this,
Actually,
no green.
now I'll spend 6 for Meowser.
All right.
You're just gonna Urgent Possession whatever I play next turn anyway. So
Well, at least Meowser enters tapped, or it doesn't enter, but you can attack before I can Urgent Possession.
exactly.
Yeah.
I will begin.
Oh yeah,
combat.
you cast that from exile, so I take 2 damage. I go to 11. Okay, you're in combat? Sure.
Yes. I will attack with
I'm hoping he attacks with more than just Meowser.
Meowser.
Yeah, I'll definitely block everything I can. I want this one to die. Spirited Away.
Just Meowser.
Yeah, okay, that sounds about right. All right, I'm gonna cast Earth Shattering Stomp, targeting Meowser. So Earth Shattering Stomp says destroy target creature, sacrifice a land unless you pay 4. Well, obviously I can't pay 4, so I will sacrifice a land. Still allows me to play Urgent
which
Possession,
land
which is
was
nice.
Mountain? Okay.
Yeah, Mountain.
And I will move to end my turn.
Okay.
Well, I'm not getting Urgent Possession now.
What?
Because you lost the land, you won't be able to cast Urgent Possession.
Its spook cost is 5, buddy.
Oh, 5.
Yeah,
I keep just looking at the
spook
top cost.
spook
My
costs
bad.
are reduced. Yeah, it's especially relevant. Like this card is really strong, but you have to go through a quest to be able to like play it, right? You have to play it face down for 3,
Yeah.
have that creature die. So you have to do a bit of work to actually make that happen. Um, what do I have? What do I have? All right, I'm gonna cast Comic Archmagic Koopa. It's cost 5. Probably should have done that post combat if I was gonna attack. Am I gonna attack? Why am I at 11, but kind of 7? Yeah, I don't know. Sure, I'll attack with. I guess I want to leave at least 1 up so your minions don't get in. Well, I guess your minions don't really get in for free anyway. Sure, I'll attack with both. This might be bad because just like I'm at a much lower life total.
I will declare no blockers.
Okay. Take 4. I go to 16, and I'm done. Yeah, I mean I don't think he would have blocked
Upkeep draw.
if I hadn't played Comic first, but so I guess it didn't really make a difference.
Interesting.
I like that there's some elements moving the game forward. There's kind of momentum to the game of like slammers dealing me damage, you know, without having combat or anything. I have some flyers and
Tap
these
a
cards
swamp and a mountain to cast Red Koopa.
Oof. Okay.
It has haste and it has.
It does have, yeah. So as long as you control
Power.
another minion, Red Koopa gets +1/+1 and has haste. You do control 3 other minions, so definitely does. Wasn't really expecting that.
Will tap a swamp to spawn.
Sure.
Oh. Well, I'm casting it anyway, so.
Sure. Yeah, all right. Well, this attack looks worse now that he's got another 3/2.
So you will take 2.
Yeah, I take 2. I go to 9. Oof. Uh-oh.
I will start combat.
Okay.
I will attack with
I'm blocking Slammer if I can.
3 minions and Red Koopa.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Well, obviously I'm blocking the Red Koopa.
The Red Koopa dies.
Yeah. All right. I take 3. I go to 6.
And I move to end my turn.
All right. I'm regretting this attack here, but all right. Well, let's play Lifelike Painting. I'll draw a card. Leave that up here. Okay. All right. I'll attack with Comic. Wait. No, hold on.
No problem.
So Comet can actually like start popping minions, but that sounds like pretty bad. I can also so Comet can target my own guys, my these guys, but it does exile it, so I don't get to like I don't get to cast it for spook because it's only when the creature dies while face down. And if it doesn't get exiled with its own ability, then you don't get to cast it for its spook cost. So yeah, I can't really use this for very good effect. I could use it on Lifelike Painting, but I kind of want. Well, Iggy Koopa is going to make lands enter the battlefield tap, so I can't cast Artistic Obsession if I spend a mana. So spend a mana using Comic targeting Lifelike Painting. So I don't think that's what I would do either. I think I'm just going to attack. It'll leave me with 5 blockers for 6 attackers, but I think that's okay. Because 1 damage isn't going to kill me. 2 damage would kill me because he's got 2 cards from exile. Anyway, also I can block Slammer if he attacks with it, and then it prevents some of the damage later. All right, yeah, I'll attack with Comic.
I was ready for seeing his ability in use.
Yeah.
Well, I have no reach or flyers, so I cannot block it.
Yep, so you take 3. Then post-combat, here is Artistic Obsession. So, exile a card from your hand. So I'm gonna pick a card from my hand first. I'm gonna put these cards into my hand. Anyway, exile a card from your hand, the top card of your library, and a card in your graveyard in a face down pile. Shuffle that pile and put those cards onto the battlefield face down. So anyway, I'm going to put
So,
them in my hand and just kind of randomly do it.
so do I technically get to hear what card you exiled from your hand is first?
No, because it's a face down pile. Like it gets exiled
Okay.
face down. Yeah. So I'm gonna put this mountain in the face down pile. I'm picking for my viewers. They can verify this for me. I'm gonna pick um, I don't know, this one. So anyway, these two, and then the top card of my library. So I'll just put this here. Okay, and those get put onto the battlefield face down as 2/2 creatures. And that's artistic obsession. That goes to my graveyard. Oh, that was second main phase. Anyway, I'm done for the turn.
Okay.
Whoops. Ah.
But now neither one of us have pursuit.
You're right. Oh, I should have played a land. I should have played land that turn probably. It's like kind of matters for comic. This is a pretty tense standoff.
I agree. I will tap 2 swamps for Peter Piranha's shorts.
You got it. Maybe next turn the best thing is to exile Slammer with comic. I don't know. And just hope he gets a land. Because these cards are going to put me real low. Bowser, I can urgent. I mean, either one I can urgent possession, which is like very strong. But I don't know. Maybe I should just be attacking with comics so that I
You
can
have
keep
13
using
damage
urgent
on
possession.
board.
I guess I do. Yeah, I got lethal on board. If you forget to block.
Yeah, I believe I will end my turn here.
Okay. With no cards in hand and 5 mana up. So as a playtesting note, this is something I was kind of afraid of with urgent possession. It's a very threatening card that like prevents your opponent from playing their good cards, and so it like sort of stalls the game out a little bit in a way that's kind of feel bad. So this is something that I'm like aware of with urgent possession, and I don't think it's a good aspect of the card, but
If it didn't have haste, I wouldn't. I probably would have played a card
uh-huh.
so you could take it, and then I'd play the next one. But
Yeah.
with haste, I believe it actually
Like it closes out the game
either
pretty
one I
fast,
give
yeah.
you is a win for you. So
Yeah, that might be true.
yeah.
All right, this Knight's Whisper is terrible because losing 2 life it just like kills me. Well, all right, I think I'm gonna keep the game moving. Let's attack with comic Archmagic Koopa.
And I cannot block comic, so I will take 3.
Yep, and then I'll play this island tapped, and I'll end the turn. Yeah, I think just getting the 3 damage in every turn and eventually ending the game is where I need to go with this.
Okay, we may get a bit more life in the game now. But not this turn.
A bit more life in the game. Interesting. I mean like excitement. Okay. Not this turn though. All right.
Something wicked?
Uh-oh. All right. Yeah. Something wicked this way comes. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top card of your library. If it has spook, you may cast it for its spook cost for as long as it remains exiled. If it has spawn, you may cast it for as long as it remains exiled. If it has neither, you may play it this turn. It's like an extra card every turn. A very good combo with Slammer because it exiles cards and you can cast them, which means Slammer just deals 2 damage. So I'm going to have to deal with
And
that.
this is my turn.
Okay. All right. Let's go to my turn. Untap, upkeep, draw. Well, this was a really good draw. I get to cast Precarious Footing and then just kill Slammer. All right. Well then. But something wicked's also very powerful, and I might just want to use comic on him. So that'd be 6 mana. I think that's probably what I do for the turn. No, because I have to attack. I have to attack with it to trigger precarious footing. Huh. You're at 10. I wonder if there's also a play where I just like steal Iggy Koopa and force him to have to block with everything. With Urgent Possession. I only have 6 mana, so I can't cast Urgent Possession and Precarious Footing. Precarious Footing says whenever a creature you control deals damage to an enchanted player, sacrifice Precarious Footing. When you do, destroy target creature that without flying that player controls. So I would cast it, attack in with Comic, and then just kill Slammer. But let's see. So if I take, say, Iggy Koopa and attack with everything, this gets through, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures. He has 5 blockers. He's kind of at 7, like from Comic, so he would have to block Iggy Koopa, or do you have to block everything but 2 creatures? I think. And then Slammer just like still probably kills me. This is tricky. Yeah, Slammer would probably
The
kill
great
me.
tank.
I guess I could steal Slammer, and then that way he doesn't kill me. And then when I swing in with everything, he has to block. Let's see. I have to hit with 4 to kill him. So he only has to block with. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He only has to block with 2 minions, which leaves 5 damage on the board with Iggy Koopa. Okay. No, Dragodon enters the battlefield and pumps. Well, it doesn't because he can't cast both on the same turn. Like play Dragodon and pump on the same turn. Oh, this is this is complicated. Huh. This is like I have some really complicated lines here.
I believe it.
All right, I'm gonna cast Precarious Footing. It's enchanting.
Resolves.
It is enchanting you. Sorry. I'll
Oh,
attack.
you didn't want to pick yourself?
I'll attack with Comic Archmagic Koopa, and only Comic Archmagic Koopa. Actually,
I
is
take
that
3
true?
from him.
No, hold on.
Oh.
Let's see. I will also attack with this spook. That's my attacks. I do want to end the game, and like, if I can get Spirited Away to die, that's also good.
Well, Slammer's dead.
That's true.
But I'll make you I'll make you use the footing for it.
Okay,
I'd move down to 5 if I don't block.
that's right.
I will block it with 1 minion.
Okay. Deal. Take 3. You go to 7. Precarious Footing triggers. I have to sacrifice it, and when I do, I target Slammer. Get out of here, Slammer. All right, you're still gonna get an extra card every turn from something wicked.
Yep.
That's kind of scary. Let's see. So you have 4 creatures right now. I have 4 blockers. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cast Night's Whisper. This suddenly became castable. So I'm gonna draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. And then I'll play this island and pass.
The island enters tap.
Yes.
On upkeep.
Yeah, on upkeep, something wicked exiles the top card of your library. What's going on here?
So interestingly, my push to talk key apparently makes me view it. I do not
Okay.
know how to exactly exile, but it's gonna. I just
You just
reveal like the
you
top
could
card.
just drag
Yeah,
the top card into your exile zone.
yeah, that works.
All right. Oh.
Yes. Oh, make it
All
cast.
right. All right. Well, that's exiled. You can play that card this turn, and then what do you draw? And then you draw a card for the turn also. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Well, that's cool.
So Casualties of Wart lets you destroy one each of enchantment, creature, artifact, lands, and planeswalker. Costs 7, but like he's got 7 mana, so exactly 7 mana. It's a pretty good draw here. So he doesn't have to destroy like an enchantment because the only enchantment that's on the battlefield is something wicked. But he basically gets to destroy probably comic, lifelike painting at one of my lands. So that turns off my evasive clock. But I do still have 5/2/2s after that. All right, what's going on?
Yeah. I
Deciding if you
believe War is still the best play.
drew something else. I mean, you
I
get to
have
keep
to
the other
turn
card
off.
till next turn. So
Yeah. Well, I have to turn off the free 3 damage every turn.
yeah,
Is
I can
primarily it.
definitely see that. I think I'm still gonna be able to attack in with everything next
Casting
turn though.
Casualties of War. Target, target, target.
Yeah. You got it. I have no responses. I'll even let this Rainbow Road die without tapping it for mana.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. I'm really glad I got rid of Slammer. All right. All right. All right. All right. So we untap, draw. So you're at 7.
Yes.
All right. Let me do some thinking here. All right. I cast Urgent Possession on Iggy Koopa. He's got 3 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he blocks Iggy Koopa, one other creature. No, I think I just have lethal. I think any 3. No, that'll put him at 1. It'll put him at 1. It'll put him at 1. He has to block with all of his creatures. Because he has to block 3 of my creatures, letting 3 through for 6 damage. And then I have his Iggy Koopa, and then like he gets to play a card, like 2 cards next turn, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, then I've got overwhelming numbers. So unless he sweeps my board, but even if he sweeps my board, like I've got, a couple of sweet cards here that might let me win. All right, let's play Urgent Possession. I'm taking Iggy Koopa.
Okay. That would be game.
I don't think it is.
Oh, I can have 1.
Yeah, I think you
Yes,
get to
I can
stay
have
at
1.
1. And you get to draw 2 cards next turn, and I don't know, maybe you have something sweet in your hand. Anyway, I'll attack with everything.
Yeah. Block, block, block to
Yeah,
live.
sure. Yep, go to 1. And I'm done. All right, what do you draw? First of all,
Untap.
upkeep. First of all, upkeep.
Yep.
What do you got? That's good, but that's not going to do it. All right, draw for the turn.
Hmm.
We're waiting in anticipation. Do you got anything?
1, 2. I. I'm going to play out my
All
hand,
right.
and you're going to tell me what I
Okay.
believe means it does not work.
Okay.
I am going to spawn King Caliente.
Wait. Oh, but you only have. Wait, you have 3 red mana. Oh. Okay. You spawn with King Caliente. That makes a 1/1. That goes to your exile.
Yep, I will cast King Caliente.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm
All
one
right, that
short.
can put me at 2, but
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, you can sacrifice a creature and put me to 2, but even another land wouldn't do it because Iggy Koopa would make it come into play
Yep.
tapped. Oh, that's really close.
Yeah.
All right, well, GG.
GG.
So that was the first game. So F2 is the concede button.
Yep.
Um, so at this point, if you've never seen a game of Magic or a game of, I guess, competitive Magic, we can sideboard. So I'm gonna definitely mute myself and sideboard a little bit. So, and when I do that, it like drags this box, but that's fine. So, where is it? Pow block. Definitely kills a lot of my opponent's stuff. It also kills a lot of my stuff, but I can just like not play out my cards if I draw a pow block. So I'm pretty sure I want this in. Can definitely blow out my opponent when he's not expecting it. What else? Oh, firepower. Maybe even 2 copies of firepower. I don't think my opponent had much removal, and so I think firepower is actually really good in this matchup. I can't really think of much removal my opponent had. I did see the Earth-Shattering Stomp, but I think it's still worth it. At least one of them is worth it. Then what are some bad cards? I think Spear is good. It lets me get in damage. Oh right, he had Donkey Kong, so Gushin like is a little bit vulnerable. And I guess the same thing talks like makes firepower. Well, it makes firepower good if I get it out before Donkey Kong, but Donkey Kong costs less. But I also have a lot of removal that I can use to remove cards like Donkey Kong. Gotta take out something. Maybe I take out one of my 5-drops like Guiji. It's like, it can get in damage, but it just consumes a lot of mana, and I kind of need a lot of mana. I think Gobblegut's good. Yeah, let's take out Guiji.
Hey, I'm ready.
Alright, I'm still cutting one card
Yep.
from my deck here.
No problem.
I think Bomb Cannon's fine, though, like, I don't really want to be killing my opponent's 2/2s that much. Yeah, I'm gonna take out Bomb Cannon. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Alright, I'm ready. Alright, would you like to play or draw?
I would like to be on the play again.
You got it. Alright, so I have 4 lands in my hand and 3 kind of removal spells. So
I will keep.
in 4 colors. I'll keep 2.
I will play Grumble Volcano and it enters.
It gives you a scry, yeah. So I kind of need to decide if I'm going to play the Sweet Sweet Canyon on one so that I get the enters the battlefield
I
tapped
will
away.
put that on the bottom.
Or maybe if I want to save it for cycling for later. So if I draw a mountain or a swamp, I probably will save it for cycling.
And that is my turn.
Okay. I guess I don't have red mana though, but I can use Rainbow Road for red mana later. Yeah, I'm gonna save Sweet Sweet Canyon to cycle later, I think. Or maybe I cycle it now, actually. Yeah, I think I cycle it now. Don't have anything else to do on turn 1. Alright, let's play the Swamp, and I will cycle Sweet Sweet Canyon. And I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, that turned out well. It's one really nice thing about cards like Sweet Sweet Canyon is they let you keep hands that would be otherwise like a little bit worse.
Play a forest.
Prevent flooding.
I will tap both to play PD Piranha Shorts.
Okay.
and I will move to end my turn.
Okay. Wow, a lot of land. All right. Well, I don't think I have any plays this turn, so here's a mountain, and I'm done.
From very hard place to very snappy place. It's
Well,
nice
it's
to
more
be at the
like just
beginning of the
like
game again.
explaining things to my
Yeah.
viewers. But yeah.
No, no, well, we went back to the beginning of the game, so the board is not complicated at
Oh
all.
yeah, 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 yeah. I get what you're saying.
I will play a mountain.
Okay.
I have 4 mana.
Okay. I agree.
I will tap for 4 mana to cast something wicked.
You got it. All right. This is the
Something
card we
wicked.
saw at the end of last game, and it's going to give him an extra card every turn. Basically, I'm going
Yep.
to lose this game. All right.
And I move to end my turn.
That's a pretty nice turn 3. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. All right. Well, I have 3 colors of mana naturally, so meh. I play a face down card for 2. For 3, I mean. It's a 2/2. And I'm done. Oh,
Untap.
God.
Upkeep. We will get the top card into my exile. It is Earth-Shattering
Alright.
Stomp.
Well, at least you didn't get value this turn. Well, no, that's not true. You could... What? Never mind. If you play a land, you can still
Yeah.
just cast that. Or you could cast it and sack a land, I guess.
Yeah.
I forgot that I played a creature this turn.
I will play a mountain.
Get that value?
What? Yeah, why not get the value out of it?
Alright. Costs you 1, it resolves, so then it costs you 4 more, I assume? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's exile Fish and Boo.
Okay, yeah. One of the few death touchers.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I move to end my turn.
Alright. Alright. Here's Swamp. Here's Fish and Boo for its spook cost. And I'm done. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you for 1.
Yep. And I will exile
Okay.
Dragadon.
Yep.
So that
Sure
stays
do.
forever.
It does
And I
stay
will-
forever because it's got spawn. You don't have to play it this turn
Yep.
or anything.
And I will draw.
So yeah, something wicked. Just like basically, it pretends like you spawned or you like cast your card for spook and it died. If you have a spawn or a spook, but otherwise you have to play it that turn.
I have 5 mana up. I will cast Dragadon.
Yeah, that seems like a good play. Seems fine.
Uh,
All right. At the beginning of combat on your turn, Dragadon must attack a Fable.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
I will play a mountain. I will tap a mountain. I will destroy Fishing Boo.
Well, okay. I was making a joke because Dragadon doesn't have haste or anything.
The ability
You can't
to attack.
Yeah. Fish and Boo dies. It
It's
gets exiled.
exiled,
Sorry,
technically.
it gets exiled, and I can't cast it for its spook cost because it didn't die while face down.
I should have remembered I couldn't attack with it. Should have done it at the end of your turn. Whatever.
Yeah, I
I
guess that
moved
is
to end my
innocent.
turn.
All right,
I don't think it matters all that much.
probably not. All right, here's a mountain. All blaze for 4, targeting a Dragadon. I'm just gonna get drowned in card disadvantage here. All right, Dragadon dies, and I'm done.
Yep.
Blaze deals X damage to any target. It's what I used to kill Donkey Kong last game.
And let's see what I got this time.
It's a swamp.
Swamp.
You can play
I
that.
can play it.
Yep.
And I draw.
Yeah, something wicked is specifically worded to allow you to play lands or spells from exile.
Yep. And because I wouldn't be able to play it if I didn't play it now, I will play the swamp.
Yep.
I will tap a mountain and the swamp for Bowser's
All
Yeah,
right.
wristband.
Bowser's wristband. You got a lot of mana.
Yeah. And I will move to end my turn.
What? All right. All right. All right. Well, here's an island. I'll spawn King Caliente, and then I'll cast King Caliente. Done.
Okay.
All right. All I need is for him not to cast anything at all ever.
We will
Exile.
see what I did I fish what I wished?
All right.
Another mountain. Yay.
Hey, you got a land drop for the
Hey,
turn.
exactly. I will play that mountain
Okay.
because why not? Hmm.
God, too many lands. I need Gushin.
I
That's what I
believe
need.
I'm going to play a card that we have
Doesn't
not
really
seen in
help
testing
actually.
yet.
All right. I'm excited.
I will tap a swamp to
Okay.
tap Bowser's wristband
Yeah.
to cast Birdo.
Birdo. I think I've had that played against me actually. Yeah,
Oh,
you got Birdo. So 2/1 can tap and pay a red to have it deal 2 damage to target player or planeswalker, and that player creates a treasure token. You can shoot yourself if you want to make a treasure token for yourself.
um, I will then.
Of course, he can't use it this turn because he's got Summoning Sickness, and it has tap in the cost of the ability.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cast Blaze on King Caliente.
Yeah, it dies. I got my sweet 1/1 value. All right. You got anything else?
And I will move to end my turn.
All right. What? Oh, whoops. God. Here's a swamp. Pass the turn.
Oh, that's not good at all.
It's fine. This is fine.
Untap, upkeep. Will we get another land? No.
Not exactly. So you can't spawn Bowser King Koopa, but you can
Uh,
cast it and you can cast it on future turns if you want to.
Yep. And draw.
Yep.
I will
Yeah, I'm gonna cast
play a
Earth Shattering
forest.
Stomp on it if he. Actually, I'm gonna wait to cast Earth Shattering Stomp because then I'll sacrifice a creature maybe.
I will spend the 5 mana for Bowser.
Yeah, I cannot possibly win this game. There's an argument to spending the mana
5.
now rather than like if I draw a big 5-drop, which I have lots of in the deck. I
Any
might not have mana
response?
to do both. I have no responses. I guess worst case I can spend 1 on
Bowser
their
enters
Shattering
the
Stomp.
board.
Yeah. So
I
Bowser's
will
a 4/4 with fire breathing and green black. Sacrifice another creature. Bowser gets +4/+4 and gains trample until end of turn, but you can only use that once per turn. Yep.
I will then tap a forest to spawn.
All right. You got a 1/1.
I will then tap a forest and 2 mountains to cast Iggy Koopa.
Yep.
And I will move to end my turn.
All right. I'm gonna cast Earth Shattering Stomp on Bowser.
No response.
Yeah. Can I reveal my hand? I reveal my hand and concede the game.
Okay.
There's 6 lands left in my library of 24 cards. No, 5 lands because Sweet Sweet can't use in my graveyard. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I was just not anyway, concede.
Okay.
All right, let's play another game. Let's
yeah.
play game 3, and this will be this will determine who wins the match.
Best 2 out of 3 is important.
I'm not sideboarding anymore. I already have the perfect deck.
Same.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell. All right, I'll play this time.
Okay.
So this hand's pretty bad because I've got 6 mana sources. So I'm gonna mulligan this. All right, I'm gonna mulligan. So the way mulligan works is I shuffle my hand into my library, draw 7 cards, and then if I want to keep that hand, I put a card from my hand on the bottom of my library. Otherwise, I can mulligan again, and yeah, actually, I have to mulligan again.
I will keep.
Yeah, 1 land hand. I have kind of a 6 land hand into a 1 land hand. Actually, do I have to mulligan again? Hold on. All right, so I do have lifelike painting. This does draw me into another card. So I kind of get 2 draws to find my second land, and if I do find my second land, I can play Egad's Goggles. So a little bit of a risky keep. It's like a very risky keep. But at least I'll have all 3 colors. Never mind, I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep. I'll put back a card. Yeah, I probably want to put back Gushin, because like getting a 5 is going to be hard. Alright, I'm going to put back this card, and then I'll play. First main, Island, lifelike painting. I draw a card.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you had the
Uh-oh.
one of those, you'd probably be fine with
Done.
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh. If I do get a second mana, like...
Okay, I will
I have some
play a
options.
mountain. I will tap to spawn King Caliente,
Okay.
and I move to end my turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. Done.
Oh no. Okay.
I'll give it... Well, we'll see what you do. I'll give it like another turn or two. I can cast
I
Earth-Shattering
will
Possession.
play a forest.
Probably don't.
I will
Earth-Shattering's not
tap
for me.
both for Roy Koopa,
Okay. All right. I see what
and
take
I will
4.
attack with
Or no,
my minion.
that's right. It doesn't have haste. All right. I
Yeah,
take
it does
1.
not have haste,
All
luckily.
right. Yeah.
And
This
I
is a
move to end my
3/3.
turn.
Can't block, trample. And you can sack it to give another attacking creature +3/+3 until end of turn and gain trample. All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. All right. It's a mountain. I play Egad's Goggles.
Okay, you
I
have mana
pass.
now.
Yeah.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw.
It's going to be pretty hard to come back. This is a very
I
aggressive
will
start.
play a mountain.
Okay.
I will tap a mountain and a forest to cast Red Koopa.
Yeah. Yep, and you got a minion, so Red Koopa is a 3/2 with haste. All right, I guess I'll play this game out because it's not going to take much longer. I take 7.
And
I go to 12.
Yep.
Yeah.
On main phase 2, I tap for spawning Dragadon.
Yeah.
Dragadon.
Dragadon, sure.
Oh.
Goes to exile.
And move to end turn.
All right, sure. Yep. Tap, upkeep, draw, main. Can't cast this Spirited Away, but I can play it, and it will be good in future turns. Can probably just chump block Red Koopa, and then, yeah, I think that's what I do. All right, I'm gonna play. Well, Fred the Plumber also does something. No, I'll play Spirited Away. All right, I'm gonna play this card face down. And I'm done. It's gonna be just impossible for me to come back from this.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
I think I was still better off keeping that hand rather than going down to 5 cards. It didn't help that my opponent got the absolute nut aggressive draw. Like King Caliente is gonna just
I will
finish me off
start
easily.
combat, and I will attack with everything.
Yeah. Yeah, let's block here.
I will not do anything in response.
Okay. So they trade. I take 5. I go to 7, and I have Spirited Away in exile. If I draw a land, I might be able to cast both Frighten the Plumber and Spirited
Away. I move to my second main phase, which
is a reason to cast Spirited Away.
Frighten the Plumber says. Never mind.
Frighten the Plumber
says. End my turn.
Oh, no 4th mana or 5th mana, huh?
Oh, did I not play a land that turn?
Or what can? No, you're right. No, never mind. That's it. Right.
Yeah.
Yes,
okay,
obviously
no
no 5th mana because it's only turn 4. All right.
Yep. That is my turn.
All right. All right. Let me consider my options here. First of all, here's a mountain. Okay. So I can get a black, but I only have one black, so I can't cast both Spirited Away and Frighten the Plumber. Unfortunately. I can cast... No, I can't cast Earth Shattering Stomp either. So I think what I'm going to do is use Crack the Eggs, discarding... God, I don't know. Urgent Possession, I guess. I think it's just too slow. And then I'll have Earth Shattering Stomp for later. And then I can cast Comic as a blocker the following turn. Like King Caliente is just going to destroy me here. I kind of need a blocker this turn and can't get one. But I think I just have to cast Spirit Away on Roy Koopa. Otherwise, I'm going to take too much damage this turn. So I'll go to 5. King Caliente is going to wreck me, but maybe I can kill him before he does. So yeah, I think I'm going to cast Crack the Eggs, discarding a card. I don't know what card, though. Probably not Frighten the Plumber, because it's so cheap. If I do draw another Swamp, it's really good. Yeah, it's one of these two cards. I think it's going to be Comic, actually. Because I can cast this face down and then another card alongside it if I do draw a land. So, or even without a land, I can cast... Actually, I could cast Earth-Shattering Stomp plus Urgent Possession this turn, face down. I would sack a land, which sounds horrible, but maybe that's the play. It like stabilizes me a little bit better. God, but then I'll be at 3 mana again. I don't think this is the turn to do that. Alright, I'm going to cast Crack the Eggs. And I'll discard Comic. And I draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Huh. So it'd be nice if he like overextended into POW block. This is gonna be probably a nice... I'll probably play Urgent Possession and POW block next turn in some order. That was a good hit. I can cast Frighten the Plumber this turn, but I don't think I want to. Alright, I'll pass the turn.
Okay.
This is lifelike a painting allows me to play Spirited Away. So I'm going to do that before you can
I will play a mountain. I will start combat and I will attack with everything.
Hold on, don't attack yet.
Oh.
I'm going to cast Spirited Away, targeting Roy Koopa.
It's a sorcery.
What? Why is that a sorcery? All right.
Would you like to have cast it last
turn?
turn?
I would like to have cast it last turn. I just
No
thought it was an
problem.
instant, so I thought I would wait until the last possible minute. Yeah, on Roy Koopa, obviously. Yeah. Thanks for being understanding. Some interesting things going on with these piles. All right.
I was just wondering if you had a different like kill spell in hand. That's why you were waiting.
No. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will attack with the 2 minions.
Yeah. You got it.
I enter main phase 2. I will cast...
Yeah, if you cast either of these cards, I can't really... I just have to like
King
POW block
Caliente from exile.
Shattering Storm or something. Maybe if I draw a land, I can cast POW block plus a face down card, I guess. No, because I kind of have to cast Earth Shattering Storm.
And I will move to end my turn.
Okay. All right, I'm at 5. Yeah, I just have to cast Earth Shattering Stomp this turn. I can't cast Spirited Away. I guess I can cast Frighten the Plumber, but again, I can cast Frighten the Plumber plus POW block. It kind of stalls things a little bit. Yeah, I can do that. Lets him spawn again with King Caliente. Man, this is real tough. I mean, obviously coming back from like Monoscrew earlier is always hard. All right. Black and blue. Here's Frighten the Plumber on Caliente.
Okay.
So
Caliente.
return it to your owner's hand, and then you discard a card.
Okay. I will discard Bonetail.
All right. Bonetail says sacrifice these three creatures. Return Bonetail from your graveyard to the battlefield. Yep. Well, let's cast Pow Block. All right. At least we'll keep Bonetail in there for a little while longer.
Yeah. I lose both my minions.
Yeah. And I'm done.
Okay.
Just like hanging on by a thread here.
You have 5 life?
I have 5 life. Blaze for 5.
Blaze for 5.
Man, I actually had like a handful of things that mattered. If I could have drawn another swamp at some point, I like could have started casting 2 things that mattered per turn and like, ugh. GG's.
GG.
Yeah. You want to reveal your library, and I'll reveal my library, and we can talk about.
No problem.
So this is a play test, right? This isn't just like me making a video. It's a pretty long match. Good God, this is like an hour-long match. But let me reveal my library. Yeah, and so we can both look at both of our libraries. So yeah, that Bonetail, there was like a critical point kind of early on in the draft where I was like, ooh, Bonetail is like coming around pretty late. I should probably move into red, but I like wasn't in red at that point, and I decided not to. And I really regretted it later when red was super open. So I passed you that Bonetail, and that's my great shame that I didn't move into red a little bit earlier.
Well,
yeah.
That pack was really loaded because that was my first pack actually that had the Bonetail. I took Meowser instead because I felt I wanted to kind of use it because it seemed extremely strong. So I went with that, and then when Bonetail returned, I was like, oh well, that's wonderful. And then right after that, I got the other Bowser, King Koopa. So I was just like, I guess I'm villains.
Yeah, this is an interesting deck because like it's kind of like half aggro, half control, or like mid-range control. I don't know. It's like kind of all over the place, but like the cards work well together. 2 Donkey Kongs is pretty sweet. Like you definitely have a lot of fodder for Donkey Kongs and for Bowser. Slammer gets a lot of value in this deck. It's like an interesting combination of cards. It's not really any one archetype. I mean, Ghost Story gets you some value. I guess that's mostly just from Boulette, right?
It's Boulette and Slammer.
Yeah, okay.
Slammer
gets a lot of value in this deck. It's like an interesting combination of cards. It's not really any one archetype. I mean, Ghost Story gets you some value. I guess that's mostly just from Boulette, right?
It's Boulette and Slammer.
Yeah, okay.
Slammer
gets a lot of value in this deck. It's like an interesting combination of cards. It's not really any one archetype. I mean, Ghost Story gets you some value. I guess that's mostly just from Boulette, right?
It's Boulette and Slammer.
Yeah, okay.
I have a few.
Yeah. In this deck. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Until we have 360 cards in the set, there's going to be some doubles in the draft, and the doubles are there so that each archetype has, the amount of support that it needs to be drafted by 8 players. So it's just like a necessary evil until I finish designing 360 cards and we can play it. Actually, I guess that's right. So that each archetype, the amount of. Yeah, that was really fun. There's a lot of interesting decisions and like necessary counterplay and back and forth, and yeah, that was cool. I guess that's. All right. Well, so that each GG's. Thanks for coming on, and you did great. Decisions. All right. And any. Yeah. That was, I guess that's as a 7 drop, it's pretty pricey. So that each archetype, the amount. Well, GG's, and thanks for watching.